All right. This is another of my monthly progress videos for learning the Vulcan Lyre Harp. Um, I have some news, or rather, I have some news that there is no news. Um, and I will say this first off: despite some valiant efforts by one of the workers at CB Giddy, who I obtained the strings and some sundry other little pieces and parts, but mainly some of the electronics innards, the components. And this past week was our spring break at the university, so I kind of actually just dove off into it. I worked on soldering, got a little bit more confident with that. Then I decided, what the heck, I'm just going to go ahead and try to wire this thing up. But I wanted to do it in a little bit of a logical progression. Logical, of course, it has to be logical. But anyway, so um, long and short, um, it I had trouble. Okay, I was just twisting wires together, and that may have been the source of some of the trouble rather than soldering, because I wanted to make sure it works before I actually solder it, because I don't want to get into desoldering, and resoldering and things like that. But anyway, so I sent off a email up to CB Giddy and kind of described what I'd been doing, and I got a response. And this gentleman, he tried. We exchanged emails now for about the last week, um, and it's been various suggestions that ultimately didn't work. But I told my wife last night this may have defeated me trying to get. I'm probably making some really elementary mistakes. It may be simply trying to put a speaker into the same instrument that I've got a pickup in. Um, Although it may not be the problem. I just don't know. And of course, he's half a country away. He's in Connecticut or one of the New England states. Um, but Nick Lanciano, I believe is his name, good guy. Which was a bit better experience than I got last year with an unnamed different supplier at the point where I was just simply trying to figure out what strings I would want to use. Their solution was buy one of our kits. Well, I didn't want to buy a kit for just another lyre like I already had. I was wanting to make one like this. And so anyway, I commend him, and but I did let him know today that I kind of think I'm not exactly giving up on this, but I am putting it aside till at least the end of the semester. We're coming into the papers and exams due, and as I said at one point in our emails, it can't be all just getting up and telling stories for a living. Then it comes time to start grading and so forth. So anyway, so that's kind of the news, and a big shout out to CB Giddy in general, and Nick Lanciano in particular. All right. Anyway, so that's kind of the no news is no news, or news that is no news, or something like that. Anyway, so middle of the month, I put up a little video of a project that Sharon, our moderator at the Learning the Lyre Harp, or Learning the Lyre Harp group, does a monthly meeting, and that's usually about the time that these come out, and there's no coincidence there. But I but it was basically based on some improvisation by the group that then she wanted us to extend it. So I did. I'm not sure that what I'm about to do now is any better um, than what I did at the middle of the month, but maybe. I don't know. I feel like I'm getting marginally better. It is very marginal, but anyway, so I'm just going to start playing. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to work, play through this once and hopefully play it fairly well. I'm going to replay some things that I've done before that I've been working on. But I'm also going to do just some simple improvisation, which at least that's what I call it. Noodling, doodling, playing with it. I don't know what else to call it, but I'm going to do that. So this is probably going to be at least about I don't know, how long are we into it now? We're 6 minutes in. This will probably be about a 15 to 20 minute video. Yeah. And, I know I'm not that great, but hopefully I'm getting a little bit better each month. That's one of the reasons I'm doing this, to make myself try to get a little better each month. Anyway, okay, so first off, the Learning the Lyre Harp group improv piece, extended. All right, so that's kind of the bit that I extended our lyre group thing. So that's piece number one. Okay. Secondly, this is something again, this is a Star Trek instrument. So one of the few pieces that was ever shown being mock played, because it was all dubbed over. The original instrument on the show was just a prop. So this thing down here actually didn't do anything, just any more than this one does anything. Sad to say. But anyway, Anyway, this was called Beyond Antares, and yeah, no, I'm not going to sing. Um, I could, but I'm still not well enough just actually playing to try to add another level of complexity to it. So, okay. All right. Um, yes, I'm aware I made some mistakes, but um, performance anxiety, yeah, it's a real thing. Yeah. Anyway, um, and I'm not going to go back and do it again. It is what it is. Maybe it'll be even better next time, or maybe it'll be just simply better. Um, okay, so let's see. This is another bit from Star Trek. Um, it's called Ruth's Theme, or just simply Ruth. Um, I've played this quite a bit. Hopefully it's recognizable. Um, All right. And now what I'm going to do, it is now 18 minutes. So I'm just going to give it about 2 minutes of just playing. And this is going to probably do some, you know, things you might have just heard. But whatever, just kind of, I don't know. I don't want to I hate getting all, whatever moves me, you know. So. And like my classes, that just went over. But that's it. So I'm just going to probably just post this as long as it works out that it sounds okay once I get it over into MP4, and then it is what it is. Goodbye.